Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm going to talk to you today about JA JobSpark. Thank you for participating in JA JobSpark and completing this teacher training. Today, we will go through a brief outline of what to expect and how to ensure your students are prepared and excited for the event on September 29th and 30th. I will share an overview of junior achievement and JA JobSpark itself, including day of details, curriculum objectives, and a timeline and teaching tips. JA's mission is to empower young people to own their future success. JA programs inspire and educate young people in grades pre-K through 12, providing age-appropriate programming with a focus on career exploration, work readiness, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy. JA programs are experiential in nature, which allows kids to learn by doing. We offer a variety of programs, but today we will be talking specifically about JA JobSpark, a program highlighted in the Career Success Initiative. Before I jump into JA JobSpark and the details surrounding the event, I would like to say that this event is a part of something big in the community, and it is bigger than just one day. JA's pre-K through 12 continuum of hands-on and relevant programs help build a foundation for success in elementary school. They reinforce relevance during middle school, and high school experiences will continue to inspire these students as they move along in their academic career. But today, you will learn more about the impact you will make as you deliver curriculum supporting the new, highly interactive Career Expo called JA JobSpark. JA JobSpark for 8th graders focuses on career exploration and success skills. The program includes hands-on curriculum delivered in the classroom and student attendance and participation at the JobSpark event, a 2-day career expo taking place at the West Pavilion of the Indiana State Fairgrounds on September 29th and 30th. The West Pavilion will be transformed into an interactive space designed by industry experts. It will leave the students inspired, engaged, and motivated to learn more, to do more. This expo and experience is designed to create a spark. Industry leaders and educators have been working together over the past year to develop this unique opportunity for middle school students. We have identified 8 career clusters that will be the focus of JA JobSpark. The 8 clusters that students will explore are taken from the 16 national career clusters and have been combined for a more manageable experience. Students will have the opportunity to research and explore these clusters throughout the pre-work assignments and in person as they explore real-world equipment, tools, and much more. They will meet industry professionals within each cluster, interact with them, and learn from them on September 29th and 30th. We are grateful to the companies and organizations that have joined this effort to create JA JobSpark. There are more than 100 businesses providing their time and expertise. Representatives from many of these businesses will be on site to meet your students. Please take time to introduce yourself and remember that relationships formed from this event can develop into potential internships or other career readiness opportunities for your students. Before we go any further, I would like to show you more about this exciting 2-day event. One example of the hard work and creativity put into JobSpark, seen here, is a look at the architecture, engineering, and construction cluster exhibit layout. Students will experience building a replica of the Pacers practice facility from start to finish. Beginning with a construction trailer, they will work on blueprints, CAD drawings, masonry, and electrical work, all the way through interior design and landscape. Students will have the opportunity to work on a beam that will be permanently located in the actual Pacers practice facility. As they exit the cluster experience, they will be able to walk on a replica of the Pacers hardwood floor. Students and teachers will remember this for years to come. This brief video will provide further insight into what is to come.
Today you might find that awesome opportunity. How many of you guys already kind of have an idea about what you want to do in your life? There are thousands of people that want to tell you about a career. So here's what you gotta do. Ask questions. Y'all ain't gotta leave, but you gotta get out of here. Get out of here.
To help ensure the day is a success, we need the assistance of all participating teachers. Confirm scheduled arrival and departure times for JA JobSpark with your school's designated JobSpark liaison. Dates and specific timing will be pre-assigned to your school and will be provided to you upon confirmation. Provide an accurate number of students as buses will be secured based on these numbers. Deliver your curriculum. Implement sessions 1 and 2 weeks prior to JA JobSpark. Prepare materials such as name tags. More details on this will be provided in August. Come prepared on the day of the event with final numbers of students to be noted at various checkpoints. This will encourage teacher reference points and accountability. Make sure every parent has signed the permission slip that was provided to you. Make sure every parent has signed a release form. Please note that food and beverages will not be provided during the event. Rather, a snack and bottle of water will be provided to students as they exit the event. It is strongly encouraged for students to eat prior to or immediately following the event, as space and time are limited. As you prepare your kids on the day of the event, please review all appropriate behavior. Remind students about the importance of their interactions with industry professionals using the questions generated during the Session 2 pre-work. Let the bus driver know that they will need to enter Indiana State Fairgrounds Gate 12 off of 42nd Street. Ensure that their JA JobSpark parking pass is prominently displayed. Any additional school staff not arriving on a bus will be directed to the appropriate lot. Additional parking passes for these staff can be found at www.jajobspark.org. Upon arrival at the Indiana State Fairgrounds, you will be greeted by a team of JA JobSpark volunteers. Be prepared to provide your volunteer with a number of students, bus number, school name, teacher name, and contact phone number. A JA JobSpark volunteer will greet you at your bus and direct your students to a designated area at the West Pavilion. Students will be welcomed and given a few announcements. JA JobSpark volunteers will be assigned to you and your group for the duration of your time at the event. Volunteers will be identified throughout the day by a colored flag. Students will receive a string bag to designate your group by color and will receive a program booklet. This booklet will be a great resource for your students, detailing career pathways, education requirements, and salaries, and highlighting the Indiana jobs of the future. Please be aware that media will be present, and it is important for teachers to notify volunteers if students cannot be in photographs. During the event, teachers should be visible and in attendance. Remain with your group throughout the entire event. Address any conflict using standard school protocol. Let students know that companies have worked hard to make this experience a success. Please encourage students to thank the employers for taking the time to participate in the Career Expo. The timeline for the day is very important, especially with arrival and bus drop-off and pickup. Students will have 10 minutes to unload from bus and transition to the pavilion. Students will have 30 minutes within each of the 4 zones, with a 10-minute transition between zones. Students will have 10 minutes to return to their buses at the end of the event. Please be listening for an audible signal to identify transitions. Students will move zones when hearing this cue. Volunteers will assist with this transition. This is an example of a sample schedule for a group of students. If they are scheduled to arrive at 8:30 a.m., they will enter the welcome zone prior to moving through the 4 zones. With a 10-minute transition time between zones, students are scheduled to be in the JobSpark experience for a total of 3 hours. The West Pavilion will be divided into color-coordinated zones. Each zone will house 2 career clusters. Students will have a set flow as they move with their volunteers from zone to zone. They will have the opportunity to see all career cluster exhibits within the 4 zones. One of the things that makes JA JobSpark so impactful is the curriculum that supports it. I will now discuss the delivery of this very important piece. All of the materials are provided by JA in an easy-to-use online packet consisting of 3 classroom sessions. 2 45-minute sessions are taught prior to attending JA JobSpark, and 1 45-minute session is delivered after. It is recommended to deliver the curriculum through a common class, such as social studies, career prep, or English. The JA JobSpark curriculum needs to be delivered in the classroom by September 23rd for sessions 1 and 2, and no later than October 14th for session 3, which is after the event. JA JobSpark curriculum can be found online at jajobspark.org and in the educators section of the site. Materials include an online guidebook for teachers as well as an online guidebook for students. Be sure to organize your materials ahead of time as they will need to be printed and copies will need to be made. The teacher guide is an outline of the 3 sessions, including objectives, key concepts, and vocabulary, and hands-on activities. Each of the 3 lessons have an introduction, activity, and summary. Talking points and extended learning opportunities are also included for your reference. The curriculum is designed to allow teachers to bring in real-world examples, share your career pathways, challenges, and successes along the way. This will get them used to additional conversations they will have at the event. In your first session, you'll begin by having students complete a career assessment. These results will be critical to the rest of the experience. Within this session, students will research career clusters, become familiar with local companies, and make some decisions regarding their own personal interests. Session 2 will help prepare students for their experience at JA JobSpark. They will be challenged to prepare a personal elevator pitch through a hands-on activity. They will then come up with questions to ask each professional they meet at the event. This is also an important time to go over the expectations and tips for success provided in your guidebook. After the students return from JA JobSpark, they will be asked to reflect on their experience with various activities. Encourage your students to refer back to their career assessment results and career pathways as they plan for their high school courses. A few more reminders as you deliver the curriculum and prepare your students for this very exciting experience. Review and organize your materials, beginning with the implementation of a pretest. Instructions for this pretest are in your guidebook. Ensure that each of your students complete their career assessment. Read over the lessons and don't forget to personalize the curriculum by weaving in your own life examples. Prepare the student certificates in order to hand them out in a graduation ceremony at the completion of the 3rd session. Implement the post-test provided in the guidebook. These measurements will allow junior achievement to gather important data regarding student knowledge and value changes. To wrap up, let's go over the next steps. Complete this online training by August 16th. Attend one of the teacher kickoff sessions, either on August 17th or 18th. Come prepared with your student numbers to these sessions. Confirm the JA JobSpark date and time for your school class, either September 29th or 30th. Collect all permission slips and releases. Complete curriculum delivered by September 23rd and October 14th. And attend JA JobSpark. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you at JA JobSpark.